Hey, Senior Solutions family, this is Canoe again for another update this week. Thank you all again. I can't say it enough for all the hard work that you're doing. Just basics of what's happening recently is that we continue to do more work. We get calls for services. You all are keeping up with all of the changing dynamics between just staying safe at work. And I know we're sending a lot of information to you. There's lots of programs happening. Really hope that these videos are helping. So for this week, we've got a few items to talk about. One is we heard you, so the challenges around just education and training. Some of you who are on our Facebook community are hearing some of this dialogue, but a few weeks ago, we started trying to figure out a way with our very small education platform how to reach all of you. You may not realize this, but between active caregivers and caregivers that are in the application process, we're talking about managing about 1,000 folks and their education needs. So one of the things that we did is we went to our education partner and we said, how can Senior Solutions really evolve into having its own virtual academy? We made bigger investments into the platform, and what's happening today is that we're launching out where every single person, over 1,000 individuals, have their own license inside of our virtual academy. You have a seat that's available to you, and that means that you don't have a time crunch as far as only a week or two to get things done. There is still a deadline. We'd like to see as many people get done by May 31st as possible. In the virtual academy, what you'll notice is there's an opportunity for lots of training, lots of education, and it's all paid training time. I won't go into any more details because there's a lot of information that goes along with this. You will probably get phone calls from individuals within the company that are encouraging you to do the education, and we'll put some links along with this video for more information as you need them. Specifically to education, just keep in mind that we are still looking for volunteers of people who are interested in taking on additional training. It's about 3 to 4 hours worth of additional training. It's all online for specifically the coronavirus cases. What happens with this training is once you take it, you are considered coronavirus certified for the company itself, and you are an individual that we will specifically call for any cases that are with clients that are suspected with coronavirus or that they are confirmed coronavirus cases. We really ramp everything up. So on those cases, we give you lots of personal protective equipment, much more than the normal. You get a kit. You are guaranteed hours for at least 3 to 4 weeks. Your pay is increased. It's actually about a 50% increase in pay. So it's a tough job. We certainly want the right individuals to do it, but we are looking for more individuals to volunteer for that. So one of the things we want to talk about this week is some tools that are available to you and go into a little more detail. One thing that universally for all caregivers that we can't talk about enough is the ClearCare Go app. Many of you know our scheduling software is called ClearCare, and some of you are probably pretty annoyed with the amount of text messages that you get, maybe emails that you get, and just keep in mind that our goal is to work much more efficiently. So in doing a better job as a company, one of the ways we can do that is we're all working on the same platform. So ClearCare Go on the app, we've got 3 things that would be the greatest benefits to you, the caregiver. So this isn't necessarily about making things easier on us, it's making your ability to provide care and just your employment with Senior Solutions that much more enjoyable. The first one is that you would not have to go search for a client's telephone. So one of the things that you could do is if you were using the ClearCare Go app, it's your cell phone, it uses very little data, but you can clock in and out using your cell phone itself. So that saves you the biggest problems just by doing that. Then in addition to that, when you're clocking in and out, you actually have access to a care plan for the client. That means that instead of searching in the home for that binder that might have our care plan that might be 2 months old or 4 months old, it has the most up-to-date information. You can see specifically any updates about the client and what's happening for them. So the care plan would be right at your fingertips. And the last major component to that is the ability to do e-signatures. So you can actually on your phone sign with your finger, you could sign the care time log. And what that does is we're hoping if we can get enough caregivers using this, wait a minute, you might actually be able to get rid of timesheets. So we are excited about the ability that we know that that's a big pain for many of you. Timesheets become challenging, but by using some of the resources we already have in hand, that can be very beneficial. I'll tell you a secret that most people don't know. If you're using the ClearCare Go app and you're clocking in and out appropriately, and you are doing electronic visit verification through the managed care services if your client is a Medicaid member, if you're doing all of those things, we probably are not even calling you for your timesheet. Isn't that interesting? So we are not chasing individuals for timesheets if you've already used the 2 tools that are necessary. So thanks again, everybody, for all your hard work. We're looking forward to another great week. We've had a record week of just in 2020, all the challenges we've had going on, but so many of you are continuing to go to work. We've had 50 caregivers already go through the education program. We've had 10 caregivers become COVID certified. We have about 60% of caregivers already using the ClearCare Go app. So these are all really good numbers and going in the right direction. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.